Okay, I'm losing my lighting, but I'm going to try to show a little bit about the coloring on this Rooster card. If you watched my bunny card, you know somewhat about the blends, but I just thought I'd show you on this one too. So you'll have all these pieces, and the only stamps, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. You'll stamp your Rooster in early espresso, and I would go ahead and do that first, and then kind of let it dry a little before you start coloring. So I would stamp your Rooster, and then you're gonna stamp these, I don't know what that is, weeds, some kind of plant along the bottom. And I did it on the inside of my card too, and you can stick it on your envelope while you're out at it. You're not going to want to color on your envelope with the blends because, as you can see, when you color with blends, it bleeds through. So you always want to use blends when you're layering things and not on where someone's going to see the back. Okay, so I go ahead and do one on the inside while I'm here and have the stamp ready. Okay, so that would be the brush. And then while you have your crumb cake open, you can go ahead and do some sponging. This just softens that white. I could have used vanilla too, but, and when you sponge, this little paper is not to hold on to. That's just so I know which color I've used. You want to actually kind of get below that and get a good grip. Oh, I realize I'm going off the camera. So rub that around your edges, and then I did a little bit just dabbing it over where the wheat was hanging out. And when you do your white strip down here, you're going to sponge around that too. I kind of put mine together, and the sponge was an afterthought, but you guys can do it first. So now we're at the coloring the Rooster, and I have a bunch of different blends to choose from. So you can do it how you want, but I used crumb cake on this one, but we have to use crumb cake on the bunny card, and had a lot of people sign up for that one. So we're going to switch to suede, which I also think looks nice. And again, the beauty of blends is they blend so nicely, and they do have two shades. So you can just stick to one shade if you want, or you can do two. I'm just sticking a little dark in here, and then I'm going to go in with the light, kind of blend it in, and you can make it as fancy or non-fancy as you want. So then I try to pull that darker shade up, and you can like layer on top of your blends, like keep adding layers to blend. So then I'll do my ground, and then again, you can use whatever color you want. I'm going to use some cobbler to go with the cobbler in my, and I always like to use the brush tip when I'm blending. So I'll do the dark cobbler there, and the light cobbler over the top. And I'm using pumpkin pie on my Rooster. Actually, I was going to do a lighter one and then kind of make that more yellow instead of use the lighter one, but you can just play around with it. You can feel, when you use these, this yellow's reminded me, I can feel the end has been a little rubbed out, and so you want to press lightly. We're not like pushing hard to color. That will preserve the tip of the marker, so go gently with the blends. That will preserve their life. I just stick in red here instead of cobbler. It doesn't really matter. There's also Poppy Parade. However you want to color it. And I think I'm going to make his face yellow. And I tried so many different things on the tail. I ended up liking kind of a mix of green and blue, but you, again, can do whatever you want. I'm just sticking some light olive all over it. And I'm going to come in with this light navy. My dark navy's being used at another project, but if you want to go get it, you can grab it from another. Oh, see, that looks sloppy. The good thing is, though, these kind of like light, they fade a little as they dry or as they sit there, and so they look okay, kind of no matter what you do. Mostly anyway. And anyway, there's my chicken, my rooster. I'm gonna blend that better and make it all orange. So that's just a little bit about coloring. Again, it's going to bleed through, so you won't want to put the rooster on the front of your envelope in color, but you can put the wheat, or you could just stamp your rooster in brown and not color him. And then all you're doing is assembling your layers. This wood piece, it's just going to be glued right on the top. You can use tape. The nice thing about the glue is you can slip it around a little, but tape is fast and doesn't get your fingers sticky. So we're going to go for that. And I like it better when there's an edge versus the whole thing. I probably should have used glue, but that's okay. Oh, see, this is what happens. Maybe use glue because you can peel it off. Whereas the tape, I didn't push too hard yet, so we're okay. But this is an example of why the glue can be a good thing, because you can peel and reposition as needed. Whew, that worked out okay. Then you put your layers, and the little bow, you just take 2 strands of linen thread and tie them together into a bow, roll up a glue dot and stick it underneath, and frame your rooster, and there's your card.